highlights of this edition: the regular session held by the City People's Committee. City leaders worked with the delegation of Vietnam Association of Orient Agents dioxin victims. The parade in response to the National Digital Transformation Day, October 10th in Cần Thơ City. Hello, and it's good to see you back here in this edition of Continuous and Top News today. In 9 months of 2024, the gross regional domestic product, or GRDP, in Cần Thơ City was estimated to increase by 6.25% over the same period and ranks 46 out of 63 branches and cities. The above results were given at the regular session taking place on the morning of October 9th. Accordingly, the agriculture, forestry, and fisheries sectors accounting for nearly 10%, the industrial and construction sector more than 30%, the service sector more than 53%. Regarding industrial production in 9 months, it was estimated to increase by 8% over the same period. Total retail sales of goods and services reached over 98 trillion Việt Nam đồng, up nearly 12% over the same period, and reaching more than 72% of the plan. Export turnover of goods was estimated at $1,793 million, up nearly 10% over the same period, and reaching 82% of the plan. However, the city's socio-economic development still faces many difficulties and limitations. As of September 30, 2024, the disbursement rate of public investment capital was only nearly 43% compared to the government's decision and represented just more than 50% estimated by the City People's Council. The site clearance of projects has not been cleared, problems have not been completely handled. The commencement of new projects is still slow, attracting off-budget investment has not achieved the expected results. The exploitation of budget revenues from land use was still problematic. Facing the above situation, it is necessary to continue to focus on strengthening the effective implementation of the resolutions of the Central Committee and the City Party Congress, study and propose breakthroughs that are suitable for the city in order to create new development motivations. On October 8th, the delegation of National Steering Committee 515, led by Lieutenant General Võ Minh Lương, Party Central Member, Standing Member of the Central Military Commission, Deputy Minister of National Defense, Deputy Head of National Steering Committee 515, came to inspect the task of searching and collecting the remains of matters and identifying the remains of matters whose information is still lacking. Deeply grasping the motto, where there is information about matters, search and collection is carried out. In 2024, Steering Committee 515 promoted propaganda and mobilization to provide information on the search, collection, and identification of matters remains, with many achievements recorded. Notably, from the transition of 2023 until now, the committee has coordinated with Team K90, the Political Bureau of Military Zone 9, to collect the remains of 23 matters which have been brought to the city's matters cemetery and handed over to their families according to the wishes of their relatives. 3 matters were identified by the empirical method. Through the inspection, the delegation recognized the efforts performed by Steering Committee 515 of Cần Thơ City over the past time. At the same time, it is proposed that the city continue to implement synchronous solutions in which proactively develop a plan to search for and collect matters remains and identify matters remains that lack information close to the characteristics, situation, and tasks of each locality and unit. On October 9th, Vice Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee Nguyễn thực hiện received and worked with the delegation of Vietnam Association of Orient Agents dioxin victims, led by Lieutenant General Nguyễn Hữu Chỉnh, Chairman of the association. Implementing Directive Number 43, dated May 14, 2015, Cần Thơ City Party Committee directs the whole political system to participate, organize the serious implementation of the central directive and decision, thereby mobilizing the construction and repair of 52 houses for the poor and giving gifts, medical examinations, and free medicines, with a total value of over 81,500,000,000 Việt Nam đồng. In addition, 1,358 households of Agent Orange victims were introduced to borrow from the Bank for Social Policies for Economic Development, helping many victims' families rise out of poverty. On behalf of the delegation, Lieutenant General Nguyễn Chỉnh appreciated results gained by the association in recent years, hoping that the association would continue to take better care of victims in the coming time. On October 9th morning, Cần Thơ City's National Assembly delegation, headed by Major General Nguyễn Văn Thuận, also Director of Cần Thơ City Public Security and Deputy Head Đào Chí Nghĩa, met voters in Cái Khế Ward, Ninh Kiều Upper District. After listening to Deputy Head of the delegation Đào Chí Nghĩa, quickly informed of the expected content of the 8th session of the 13th National Assembly, as well as the socio-economic situation of the city, voters were excited about the results achieved by the city, while reflecting that the planning of area number 3 of Sông Hậu, also known as Chương Islet, located in the center of Ninh Kiều District, has been suspended for decades. Consequently, the life of people here is very difficult because they have not been granted land use rights, not certified for sale and transfer or transactions of other papers. Voters suggested that functional sectors have a solution to remove difficulties for people to stabilize their lives. The Youth Union of the People Party Office Block of Cần Thơ City on October 8th morning held an open meeting of the Executive Committee to review work of the Youth Union and movements in the first 9 months of 2024 and the Pink Holiday campaign in 2024. In the first 9 months of 2024, the Youth Union's grassroots organizations have promoted the implementation of youth movements, given nearly 4,800 gifts to policy-classified families, heroic Vietnamese mothers, children in difficult circumstances, with a total value of over 1.4 billion Việt Nam đồng, and implemented more than 44 projects and youth work with a profit value of nearly 2,900,000,000 Việt Nam đồng. Organized free consultation and drug dissemination and distribution for more than 3,800 patients with a value of more than 750 million Việt Nam đồng. Mobilized to donate 480 units of blood, planted nearly 2,300 trees worth more than 55 million Việt Nam đồng. Implemented the volunteer campaign Pink Holiday with many projects. On this occasion, the organizers awarded the Certificate of Merit to 28 grassroots organizations for their excellent achievements in the volunteer campaign Pink Holiday in 2024. On October 9th morning, the Department of Information and Communication of Cần Thơ City and Mobile Phone Cần Thơ totally launched and held a parade in response to the National Digital Transformation Day, October 10th in Cần Thơ City, with the theme Digital Transformation, a New Future, a Smart City. The convoy paraded through main roads of Cần Thơ City to propagate and raise awareness of the importance of digital transformation and encourage the use of digital services for people, businesses, and organizations. At the same time, mobile phone announced the cutting off of 2G waves so that people can grasp the policy and upgrade to 4G. At the launch, leaders of the Department of Information and Communications of Cần Thơ City emphasized that digital transformation is a long journey requiring consensus and determination from the government, businesses, and all people, thereby making digital transformation an indispensable companion in all areas of life. On October 8th, the Southern College of Mechanical and Electrical Engineering and Agriculture and Panasonic Electric Works Vietnam Group Charity organized the handover ceremony of electrical equipment packages to support teaching and inauguration of the practice room at the school. The sponsorship package worth 350 million Vietnam dong includes Panasonic's electrical equipment, automatic circuit breaker products, switches and sockets, construction electrical equipment and accessories that have been put into and installed directly in the school's electrical equipment installation and control practice room. These facilities serve the needs of teaching, learning and practice, improving installation skills for students of the Faculty of Electrical and Electronics of the school, thereby helping cultivate experience and confidence in the process of entering the upcoming job market. And that's it for this edition of Continuous. If you want to watch again in this bulletin, please visit our website, KenThơ TV.vn. And thanks for being with us. Goodbye and see you next time.